Hello YouTube, Brin here. This is day 11 of my 30 videos in 30-day project. It's actually November 11th, so this is the one that I'm recording on time. I just had to do 3 for the last weekend because I did not and could not carve out time to do so because I'm awful. I'm a terrible person. But here it is today, November 11th, which in the U.S. is Veterans Day. So thank you to all the service personnel, past and current, who have given of their time and of their life and their, I didn't actually mean given their lives, I just meant sort of given of this chunk of their life, but, also those who have given their lives. I come from a pretty pro-military family. Both of my grandfathers served. I have a lot of cousins that served. My brother was in the Navy. Yeah, so, thank you to all of them and to all of the service personnel currently serving and who have served before. So, question 11 is, how do you manage dysphoria? Oh boy. It really helps to have a job where I can work from home. I'm off today, by the way, which is, so I'm not cheating my work out of anything, but it helps to have a job where I can work from home so that I can, I can deal with any dysphoria that comes up by presenting any way that makes me feel comfortable. And oftentimes that really just means that I bum around in my pajamas because what really causes me dysphoria is when I have to, when I'm forced to present male by circumstance or people or expectation or whatever. I don't mind presenting male, and I don't mind feeling like a guy. My problem comes when I'm doing so because of other people's expectations, or really if my choice is taken out of it. So it was really hard. The further I got in transition, the harder it became to have to get up and present male every single day, 8 to 10 hours a day. And right now, like, the only obligatory male presentation I have is anything to do with the kids' school, which, most of the time I'm just dropping them off or picking them up from school, and I don't have to get out of my car, so I can just wear pajamas, and no one sees my shoes, and as long as I wear a coat over whatever I'm wearing, no one is any the wiser. But if I have to go to events and stuff like that, then it's boy presentation, but that's dad stuff. Like, I'm fine with that, mostly. It's really not a big deal. Like, that's for my kids. That's not really impacting me so much. But when I have to work, when I have to go into the office, which I actually have to do 2 days this week, that choice is taken out of my hands. And I've had friends put that on me before. Like, I had to go to a wedding. I went to a wedding this past summer, and they were really, it was their very strong preference that I present as Paul. And then I went to another wedding with the same group of friends 2 weeks later, and I presented as Brin, and everything was fine. So it's like there is some balance. But really, having been able to work from home since about July of last year or something like that has been just a godsend. It's been awesome. So that's really how I deal with dysphoria on the day-to-day. And then the HRT has really helped with that as well. So, I don't have as much of the body dysphoria anymore because my body is really taking the shape that I always expected and wanted it to from the beginning. So, that's pretty cool. It's really just a matter of carving out time and space for myself to be whoever and present however I feel most appropriate to at the time. And, being by gender, I flip back and forth. So sometimes I really do feel like a guy and like a just, guy presentation, but it's less and less frequent these days. But, I mean, it still happens. It's not like it's going away. But, you know, I get to just hang out at home, so, you know, mostly it's a pretty femmy presentation. Or I'm wearing pajamas. Like, that's really it. But, like, you know, I'm not going anywhere today. I'm not wearing any makeup. I have no plans to put on makeup today. Even though I've recorded all these videos for you people, you get to see, you know, my au naturel, blotchy skin and everything. So, you know, it doesn't take much for me to manage my dysphoria, because I'm pretty lucky in that way, I guess. You know, like I said, my body is mostly the shape that I want it to be, so that has really alleviated a lot of the problems that I had. But anyway, that's it for this question. I'm going to keep this one short. Messages, as usual, comments below. Bigender.net/forum is where you'll find, you know, other bigender people like me. Find me at Tumblr and Twitter with Brin Convenient, all one word. Yeah, that's it. So, I will see you guys tomorrow when I actually record a video on the day that it is supposed to be recorded again. Alright, bye folks.